My name is Gary Cooley. I'm a sergeant with the Kansas City Police Department. I'm currently the operations supervisor for our initiative in Kansas City, the Kansas City No Violence Alliance, KC-NOVA. KC-NOVA has evolved over the last year, and in September last year, so the last 7 months or so, was when KCPD resources were allocated. Those resources included the project manager, Captain Joe McHale, myself as the operations sergeant, and then 2 detectives, Jason Cramblett and Tiffany Gillespie. The project has a governing board, an oversight board. On that board is Mayor Sly James, our Chief of Police, Darrell Forte, Gene Peters Baker, the Jackson County prosecutor, Tammy Dickinson, United States Attorney for our city, Jackie Dunn, the Regional Administrator for Probation and Parole. And then just recently, just this last week, we added 2 governing board members, Leo Morton, Chancellor for UMKC, and Marino Badoli, Special Agent in charge for the ATF. The primary goal of KC-NOVA is a focused deterrence model aimed at the reduction of violent crime. How we got there, identification for the initiative. In 2012, we had 108 homicides. In 2011, we had 109 homicides. Compared nationally, the average for a population of 100,000 is 4.7 homicides, is the national average. Kansas City has 22.9, is the average over the last 4 years. So again, the KC-NOVA is a focused deterrence model that draws upon the strengths of multiple resources to interrupt the cycle of violence and crime in Kansas City. Some of those resources that we draw upon: social services component, faith-based initiatives, probation and parole, law enforcement, and family support groups. So as we move forward and identify social networks in the future, those individuals with the greatest propensity to commit violence in the city, we're going to draw upon each of those components to hopefully impact those groups in any way necessary or possible to impact the violence or intervene in the violence. Challenges, as we move forward, some of the challenges that we see that we may encounter. There's so many moving parts in how this is being built, and we set very aggressive timelines for ourselves, and inherently, sometimes I equate it to we're building the house and trying to live in it at the same time. But managing that successfully can sometimes be a challenge when all those pieces when all those parts and pieces are being built at the same time. Part of a challenge for us as well is messaging NOVA. It's a long-term fix, and making sure that our community understands that it's not going to be a quick fix. This is really a mission shift for not just the police department, but really for the community and how we view violent crime. Expected successes, obviously our hope is the reduction of homicides and aggravated assaults in our city.